It's been a long time that I've been sitting on this, trying to decide if I was going to make this video or not about Austin Metcalf's death and Carmelo Anthony's murder. He's suspected of murder, but we'll see where we go with this. This is Deontay from Inselbergmedia. Again, I hate talking about these types of things, but we're keeping the stereotypes alive and well, man. That's just my opinion on this. Let's just jump right into it. Just figured I'd get some other people's opinion on it before going in myself.
Austin Metcalf's murder was not self-defense. Let's make someone in the heart just because you disagree with them or have an argument with them is not self-defense. It's murder. The fact that there's a GoFundMe account is pissing me the fuck off. It's absolutely disgusting. A GoFundMe account for a murderer. Black people should be ashamed. So for all these black people out here defending it, this is why people are very tired of black people in this country. We defend criminals. We defend all the worst elements of our community. And people are tired of it across the board. It does not matter with the racial group. White, Latino, Asian, it does not matter. People are tired of that shit.
And the thing is we're not winning any points by trying to save this kid. I disagree. He shouldn't have brought a knife to track meet to defend himself. There's no need for that. I just can't even imagine track meets being that violent. If you're in this place where you feel like you need to bring that, you probably shouldn't even be there. So I just think that's over. We over excite ourselves within the community for an opportunity like this, and then when it finally happens, you think we're all just going to come to his side and save him. But if the roles were reversed, we would see all kinds of crap in the streets, rioting, BML, painting new sidewalks, Black Lives Matter, all this stuff. But Black lives don't matter when they throw their lives away over a simple mistake, over a simple misunderstanding that could have been handled with no knives involved at all.
Disgusting to see black people do this, but had the races been reversed, had Metcalf been, I don't know, DeAndre, it would have been a big problem, right? Had it been a black person who was bullied by a white person, there would be riots all across the country. Let little Tyrone get bullied by little Billy Bob Thornton. There'll be riots all up and down this.
And I dare y'all to say anything other than what he's saying. I dare y'all to say what he's saying isn't true. Because, we already saw what happened whenever, people was getting choked out by the police, for having loose cigarettes, trying to sell loosies on you know what I mean? We saw that, Alton Brown. We saw George Floyd. We saw the lady in Atlanta who got held up by the cops. Then her body ended up missing or ended up dead. We had the guy that got shot in the Wendy's parking lot after trying to take the cops' weapon, after having the cops called on him for being drunk in the damn drive-thru to the point where he couldn't even move up in the drive-thru. He was obstructing the drive-thru, and they went and burned down the Wendy's, bro. So we know this man is not tripping. Like we know, but the opposite side of that reaction is watching all these black people try to justify murder, and that's what I'm saying. This ends the same way. Black people can never be wrong. This is the problem. This is the stereotype that we uphold, and we're not doing ourselves any favors by trying to play victim whenever there's clearly bad apples in our group. We can't paint the whole group as negative, and we can't paint the whole group as heavenly. We need to find the bad actors, weed them out, and then we can move and change our image from there. But until then, we just gonna be perpetual victims. I got one more video.
Remember when GoFundMe removed all of the fundraisers for Kyle Rittenhouse? Their excuse was that you can't raise funds for dangerous individuals. Yet this teen who stabbed another teen in the heart is allowed to have funds raised for them on GoFundMe. Over $60,000, and I think last I checked it was over $100,000 now. And you can't tell me this isn't about race. This was a white teen who stabbed a black teen in the heart. GoFundMe would never allow the funds to be raised.
It's like I said, man. GoFundMe gonna play their games. I remember she's saying they got to 60,000. This is a couple days ago. I think it got up to 100 or about 200,000 before they actually took it down. Actually, let me look it up real quick. I can pull this up. Look at that. So I just went right on Google, went on Ground News real quick, just typed in Carmelo Anthony. Look at that, 170,000 raised at that point. This was Tuesday, last night. Oh, it's today. Holy crap, that was this morning. Oh, I keep forgetting today, Tuesday. Today, Tuesday, yesterday. How Austin Metcalf's accused killer is raking in cash for legal defense, buddy, as people are spreading conspiracy theories online. So I don't know. I still am on the fence about this. Like, why is there so much support for this kid when he clearly is the one who's in the wrong here? Why are you bringing a knife to a track meet? This is sending the wrong signal to all kids around the nation. I don't think any city is that bad where you having track meets and you need to bring a knife, other than your inner city places like New York, Chicago, and all these other places. Anyway, so I'm just confused on how we got here. And now we're defending a kid who stabbed another kid in the heart. Whether it was accidental or a quick move or whatever, somebody's death was resulted in this. And somebody is never going to see their kid again. And the other kid has the opportunity to return back to their family after however many years he'll go down. I doubt he'll go down for first degree murder or something crazy like that. Most likely manslaughter. The father has already said he forgives the boy who did it to his son. He doesn't want any racial division. He looks like, looks like the type of peacekeeping father, on one side of the political aisle, don't want to get caught up in all that drama. I don't blame him. Because the minute you try to even stand up for your son, you will get turned into an enemy yourself because, well, white America rules everything. It's okay to lose a few white kids. Apparently, I don't want to see no kids get lost. I think this is crazy. We just lost a black boy who had a bright future, possibly was a young scholar, but he decided to make a brash move and ended somebody's life. And there comes with consequences, man. I don't feel as bad as everybody else is going to feel. I think if you crash out, you deserve the consequences that come with the crash out, man. What do you expect me to say at the end of the day? So if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. This is Deontay from Inselbergmedia. Let me know. Like, subscribe, share the content if you guys are enjoying. I appreciate you making it this far. You may as well subscribe. But until then, I'll see y'all next time.